Hey everybody, JC here. Happy Thursday afternoon. It's about 2:45 here in Porter, Texas. About to go do some Tesla FSD version 13.2.8 driving. Let's go. Push the little blue button. Start heading out of my home driveway, get past my sister-in-law's car very nicely. Continuing down the street, past one of my neighbors. There we go, get around that Ford Mustang, get up to the stop sign. The traffic to the left and right of us has the right of way, so we let them through. We creep on up, and there we go. Got in a nice little gap, and then we're going to take a right turn here at the stop sign. There we go. And we are now cruising out of my neighborhood. We're going to go past Kingwood Park High School. Let's see what all right, the speed limit at this time of day, let me see, it's 243, and between 240 and 325 the instructions are to go 20 miles per hour. As you can see, we did not slow down. We are going the speed limit, which is 30. So for that particular school zone right there, Tesla FSD did not abide by the speed limit sign, nor did anybody around us, but that's still not the litmus test. All right, so that is our first school zone, the Kingwood Park High School, and as you can see, that's one that does not have a flashing light. That has a sign that says, on these days and during these time periods, thou shalt slow down from 30 to 20. And as you could see there, we did not abide by that. There weren't a lot of other vehicles around us, which is kind of strange for, again, that speed zone started at 2:40 p.m. and we went through there at 2:43. So by the letter of the law, at 2:43 p.m. on a Thursday, you should be slowing down. There were no other vehicles around us, so that didn't help. And then there weren't a lot of other vehicles, I should say. And then those vehicles that were around us were going faster than the speed limit. Going faster than we were. So that probably didn't help. But nonetheless, we could see going past our first school zone there that it was not reading the sign there and differentiating between when you can go the speed limit and when to slow down to 20. And we were clearly in that pocket where we should have been going. All right, going through another school zone, but they don't have their flashing light on yet. Okay, I would have figured they'd have had that flashing light on at this point. Right, we're gonna do a U-turn here, right in. Gotta wait though, we have oncoming traffic here on Woodland Hills Drive, so we gotta wait till there's a gap. And then we'll perform our U-turn. Still waiting. Here we go. Fantastic U-turn. Light is still not flashing. So we're going through a school zone here, but again, no rule to slow down yet. We have a student crossing the street, but that was well ahead of us getting up here. Got a crosswalk, but nobody's at the crosswalk for the middle school there to our right. And we're going to take a right turn up here on Tree Lane and go by Bear Branch Elementary School. All right, we got a four-way stop up here. We're going to come all the way up to the four-way stop, come to a complete stop, and make our right turn. Great job. All right. Let's get a little closer to Bear Branch. I think we're, let's see here. Wait a second. Just maneuvering through one of the Kingwood neighborhoods here. All right, we got another school zone, but again, the light is not flashing. And it is 2:49 p.m. Looks like school is out, but they don't have the light flashing. All right, we've got a young mother crossing the street. We're going to stop for her. No problem, ma'am. Absolutely. You always have the right of way, you and your youngins. There we go. And there shows 2:45, so I'm not sure why that light wasn't flashing. All right, we're going to take a left turn. Speed limit 245 to 350, 20 miles per hour. So let's see. Now we were going 20 miles an hour through there. All right. That's interesting. We were stuck on 20 there for a bit. All right, we're going to get around some of the traffic turning into the Pines Montessori School, and we're continuing to go extremely slow through here. We've had no flashing lights. All right, we're going to take a right turn here at Valley Manor. So that one was very interesting. We actually abided by, to a degree, that school zone. And they should have had their flashing light on. All right, we got a speed bump. Slow down a bit for that. Great job. Some very nice homes through here. This is a very nice area of Kingwood. All right, got another speed bump coming up. Slowing down. Great job. four-way stop. We're the only ones here, so we'll come to our complete stop and then continue on. All right, another speed bump. Doing a great job with these speed bumps. Now, I will acknowledge these are fairly large speed bumps, and they do have a little bit of white paint on top of them, as you can see. Let's see how we do with this one. Slowing down. Excellent job. Great job. Great job. All right, we're coming up near Kingwood High School. Get around the cars parked on the side of the road. And we are going 20 miles an hour through here. Again, just based on a sign. Okay? We're pegged at 20 right now. So this one again is between 240 and 325, you go 20 miles an hour. And that one right there, it could have, I don't know if it comes through in the video, but we would have definitely sped up more with that amount of distance between us and the vehicles up here, and it pegged at 20. So we've had one school zone where it didn't seem to abide by it at all. Like it didn't read the first one. And then we've had two school zones where it did seem to abide by a sign by itself without the assistance of a flashing light. All right, I think we're going to get a little bit more of the Kingwood High School zone here. But now that being said, we are in traffic as well. So I don't know if other vehicles around you, whether they're going slower or faster, will influence what Tesla FSD does. All right, we're taking a left turn. We got flashing lights that say 20 miles an hour. And, well, we definitely put on the brakes, but we've also got vehicles in front of us. So we are just going with traffic, which is going, as you can see, in the low 20s here. And we're actually slowing down a little bit more than the Toyota Sienna in front of us. We're allowing a gap to be created. So that's very interesting. Interesting. All right, we're at a stoplight here by Kingwood High School. A lot of the school traffic, as you can see, is coming out of the school parking lot. You can't see it over there, but directly behind all these trees, that's one of the entrances and exits to the Kingwood High School parking lot. 3 of my 4 kids went to this high school over here. So I've spent many a day on that campus for various activities. Not anymore. All done. Yeah, the next time I go on that campus, God willing, would be as a grandpa. But that is no time soon. And hopefully way off in the distance. All right. Now we do have the end of the school zone here, and we're going along with traffic. So that one was a little bit mixed because it definitely slowed down. And it wasn't just because of the traffic around us. I could feel FSD allowing a gap to emerge between us and the Toyota Sienna that was in front of us. So it was clearly okay going slower than the traffic around it. The traffic around it was still kind of going about 25-ish. All right, we're going to get into one of the left turning lanes here. And we're going to turn left on Westlake Houston Parkway off of Kingwood Drive. There we go. Great job. Going by the HEB. And it is now 2:58 in the afternoon. So I was assuming that between 2:45 and 3:15, 3:30-ish, pretty much all the schools in Kingwood would be getting out right about now. That being said, I don't follow bell schedules anymore. So some of this is hit or miss. But as you can see, what I'm doing right now is I kind of want to get a full throttle assessment of how Tesla FSD version 13.2.8 is doing with school zones, and not just one or two, but several. And each of these kind of have their own mechanisms for telling you, alerting you that you're in a school zone. Some of them are very benign. It's just a sign that you got to read. And then some of them are right in your face with a flashing light, right? So let's just see how we do. We're about to go through another one. I believe this is Creekwood Middle School. The light is not flashing. So I guess I'm early or late. I thought 3 p.m. would be perfect timing, but I guess not. So we went through a school there, all right. We've got another school zone we're about to go through. Need to turn right up here. So we do have traffic now, and now I think we're in the school line. This will be interesting. Let's see what we do, because obviously this is a line to pick up kids, and we don't necessarily want to be in that. We just want to get through. But there is a lot of traffic on Westlake Houston Parkway. And so technically we should have probably stayed to the left lane. Let's see what it decides to do. And if we just get stuck here for a while, I mean, it is what it is. But yeah, we're wanting to turn right here into Greentree Village and go by Greentree Elementary. So let's just see what it does, if anything. All right, there is some room to the left now. Now there isn't. So it did not take that opportunity to go around this traffic. Yeah, we're not going anywhere right now. There's just too much traffic coming down. We may just be stuck. But it's 3:02, so it should be moving here fairly soon. And we'll just see if anything emerges. So bear with me. We're not... Oh, we got a kitty cat across the street in front of us. Yeah, I'm not going to do anything. I mean, I could right at this moment do a non-critical intervention to go around because I am not stopping at Greentree Elementary. I'm just going by it. So I've got my right blinker on to turn down this street. So technically, I could do a non-critical intervention to try and work my way back over to the left and then turn right, which you're technically not supposed to do. I think you're generally not supposed to turn right out of the leftmost lane. So that may be part of it as well. But we'll just see. Oh man, now that's why you don't do some of that stuff. There was literally that white van right there at the turning median, almost just got T-boned. That's dangerous. And that's a heck of a place to get into a traffic accident, is in a school zone, because everything just gets amplified, right? Yeah, and this line behind me has gotten long. So I don't think we're going anywhere. I think if you're trying to go past Greentree Elementary in the Greentree Village section of Kingwood, now see that they're trying to, and they just almost created a wreck up there. See, that's what I'm saying. I'm like, those cars just turned right from that left lane, but they also almost just had an accident up there. Oof, man. I tell you what, that's the third one. I have been witness to 3 near accidents sitting here in a school lane. I mean, I'd say that's interesting, but I don't want to say that it's interesting to see people get into wrecks in front of a school, an elementary school. That's probably not the right word to use, but it is. This has been a pretty good study on human psychology. Like, these people are just, they don't care. They obviously don't have anybody to pick up at these elementary schools. And as you can tell, I have engineered my pickups to be as if I'm picking up kids from school. Like, this is to see if you abide by school zones. So I've kind of got to be in it. But you're seeing what people without kids do as they're trying to maneuver through this. Yeah, so I'm just going to take a break here real quick until we actually start moving here, unless something interesting happens. All right, looks like cars are starting to move. Let's see what we do here. Moving up. And then we stop. And see, even the school buses are turning around them. So there's obviously enough room to do it, but FSD is just not comfortable getting into the left lane and then turning right. It's really not that much room. This is basic. Let's see what we do once we get in here. Are we going to stay in this lane, or are we going to try to go around? Right now, we're staying in this lane. Just see how we, this is a pretty busy, this one is a busy school zone right here. Now let's see. It's interesting, there's no lane markings to say this is a 2-lane road, but people are definitely treating it like one. Yeah, this is a busy one. All right, we're moving up a little bit. Be interesting to see what FSD decides to do here. It's deciding to just stay in this lane. For right now, it is just staying in this lane and not trying to go around all the cars, the people. There's a lot of people crossing the road, obviously, with their kids. But see, then you've got another drive. So it's quite obvious there's enough people that have been treating this like a 2-lane, even though there's really, I'd be hard pressed to say this is a 2-lane road here. And we're clearly in the school zone time here. So theirs says 3 to 3:45. Cell phone use prohibited, so I will not be picking up my cell phone right now. It is 3:15, so we are clearly in the school zone time. And FSD is just content to stay in this lane and not try to get around people. I don't know. So part of me is like, you know what? I'm absolutely fine with that. All right, we've got a young family. Let's see what we do here. Oh, we stop. Get away from mom. And get a side eye from the little one. That's all right. I wasn't looking at you, mama. I'm married, boy. That was funny. The mom was nice and gave me a wave. And the little boy was like, he was giving me the stink eye. Like, don't you look at my mama. I'm like, boy, I'll tell you what. I mean, you do have a beautiful mama, no doubt about it. But you ain't getting, that ain't me, son. I already got something. All right, continuing to move. And we are not going to be turning right. Now, this is interesting. We're not turning right into Greentree Elementary. This lane of traffic is clearly moving right into Greentree. So now that it's acting like it does want to get around these vehicles. So let's see how we do here. And there we go. We're getting around. We got a vehicle coming out of Greentree. So we're going real slow. Got those pedestrians right there. And we're continuing to work through. Okay. So we got around the traffic going right into Greentree. Now we have a school bus directly ahead of us, and we've got a vehicle that's just stopped in the middle of the road for some reason. All right, let's see what we do here. The school bus has got the yellow caution lights on. So let's see what we do. Now it's taking them off. All right, we're staying right behind the school bus. We got a mama to the right, so let's be careful there too. Got Mama Bear out there. You do not want to mess with Mama Bear around a school bus. All right, got a bunch of kiddos to our right. I mean, that is a, whoo, come on FSD. Don't fail me now, son. I'm going to put my foot right by the brake. I'm sorry, folks. I'm very comfortable with FSD, but I am not going to, yeah, there we go. There we go. Let them through. Come on, kiddos. You got the right. What are we waiting on here, kiddos? Oh, waiting for the young gentleman to escort his kids. There you go. He's doing God's work. And we've got two young ladies in front. Man, I love it. Look at these kiddos. They are. All right. We are going to wait for the young gentleman as well, and let's see how FSD does here. Yes, sir. And we're going to get on now. Probably going to get up to the all-way stop sign, and then let them through, and then that's the end of the school zone for Greentree. Woo, Lord have mercy on my soul. That was a bear of a school zone right there. But I think FSD did everything correct. Was it as aggressive as it could have been at certain points in time? No, it could have been a little more aggressive when we were parked there on Westlake Houston Parkway and gotten into the left lane and then got no. But quite frankly, once we made that right, I think folks are being pretty aggressive treating that as a 2-lane road. I'm just going to be honest with you. Give a Tesla wave there. That's just me being blunt after going through there. I get it. You can do it. But that is not a 4-lane road there. It's just not. And so the folks that are doing it probably live in that neighborhood. They're comfortable doing it. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't have any problem with FSD just staying put. And we did for about a good 10 minutes there. We stayed in that line. But I will tell you, I think that was the right thing to do. I don't know. Unless somebody tells me otherwise. I do not think being aggressive around a school is the answer. I think there's certain places where you can be aggressive and treat something that's not a lane a new lane. But when it comes to school zones, if you gotta sit in a line for 10 minutes, you're gonna sit in a line for 10 minutes. That's just my personal opinion. So I think FSD handled that school zone right there absolutely perfectly. If I was sending a robo-taxi out to go pick up a kid or go through a school zone, that is the way, and I was sitting in the back and had no control, that's the way I would want it to treat it. I'll be happy for anybody to get in my comments and tell me otherwise if you think it should have been more aggressive on Westlake Houston Parkway, because it would have cut out about 7 or 8 minutes of time had it just been aggressive and gotten into the left lane on Westlake Houston Parkway and then created another lane when we pulled into Greentree Village. I get it. I get it. All right, let me sure. Right. I think we got a couple more school zones. We got a young man on his bike. There you go, young man. God, that bike's a little big for him, though. right. Gonna take a left here at Clover Valley. And I think we're entering another school zone. Yes, we are. So we are being trepidatious right there. Man, that was, all right. We're coming into a school zone. And we've got a young child to the right of us. I'm going to wave at him. We're going 20 miles an hour right now. Exactly. We are going 20 through this entirety of this school zone. All right. Now it's going to want to turn left right here at this hallway. But we do have a police officer, or a security guard, I should say. And he's telling them, so I'm going to get ready to hit the brake, because he's telling, I've got my foot hovering over it. Because he's directing traffic. He's not a police officer. Well, I don't know. I can't tell. It looks strapped. All right. And so I'm going to be turning left. But clearly I'm not, because he's in the road right now and that traffic is continuing. So I don't know what FSD is using as the signal to go, but it's probably because those cars, and now he's giving me the signal to go, and I'm going to have to intervene. There we go. So I hit the accelerator 1 quick second to follow his direction. So I did have to intervene there. All right. Now we got a flashing light on this one. And the distance we're allowing between us and that Mercedes is more than would necessary. We are definitely abiding by that school zone there. Great job, Tesla FSD. I did have to do a non-critical interview. Look at this. We are going, and look at the gap between us and the vehicle in front of us. So we are clearly abiding by that school. Now, here we got the end of the school zone. Let's see what happens. It's speeding up a little bit. There we go. Speeding up. There we go. There we go. Speeding up. It clearly abided by that one, even without the flashing light. So it did great on that one. I did have to do a quick, and I'm literally, that was like a half a second. Just all I did was push the accelerator to let FSD know that it was good to go to move forward. But it did need me to do that when the police officer was directing me to come on. It hesitated. And I'm going to tell you what, I think the hesitation there, well, first of all, it obviously did not take a direction from that police officer waving us on. But I also think part of it was because when we got up to that four-way stop, we weren't the first ones there. The cars to our left were actually there before us. So if it automatically went back to your normal four-way stop algorithm, if you will, for lack of a better term, we didn't have the right-of-way. The only way we had the right-of-way there is the police officer telling us to go. So a good thing and not bad thing, but just it's not there yet. Clearly, it's abiding by school zones. It still needs work. But all but one school zone, it has abided by. But it did not follow the directions of that police officer. I did need to push the accelerator a quick half second. And I didn't have my foot on the accelerator through that turn. I just pushed it for a half a second, and then FSD continued on. So that was good to go. So it is clearly getting better in school zones. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. I have got one more school zone, I believe, that we're going to go through. And it's 327, so it should still be active, just like that one was. We are going to be going straight through this four-way stop, though. So we'll have to see Shouldn't take too long to get through here. We are at the intersection of Mills Branch Drive and Northpark right now, for those of y'all that know the Kingwood area. So yeah, we got this four-way stop. It's a very busy four-way stop, especially at this time of day when school's let out. So we're going to come up, we're going to make a complete 0 mile per hour stop, and then we're going to head on and go straight. Great job. All right, in about a mile, yeah, I think it's about a mile, we'll turn left onto Westlake Houston Parkway, and it'll take us to one more school zone. About another half mile. Right. Pass on through here. And right up here at this four-way stop, we should be turning left. Yeah, I think this is Westlake Houston Parkway. There we go. Make our left turn. And then in about a half a mile, we'll take a right turn onto Sycamore Springs Drive. Got a Model Y right there. Beautiful color, same color as my Model 3. I really need to go get mine washed. I've been on the road so long, and I really need to go do a car wash on my Tesla. All right, we're about to turn right into here, and we'll be going by another school zone. Let me go ahead and got a truck. Pretty sure it takes us by the school up here. Let's see. Continuing on. Yep, we got a school up ahead. And we got a school bus as well. So let's just see how we do here. And let's see, we got a sign. Let's see, it is 3:32 p.m. We have a 20 mile per hour speed limit from 305 to 350. And we are slowing down. And we should stop. We should stop. Well, okay, the car's in front of us though, obviously. And we should not go around either. So let me get ready. FSD does not look like it's trying to go around. FSD's not doing anything. It's not trying to move. It definitely shows a school bus. It shows a bus with red light, and it does show red lights on the back as well. It's very faint, but it shows red lights going in and out, like not straight, but like in and out right there. Very interesting. And you can clearly see by the steering wheel that it is not treating it like it normally would, like a double parked car where it would try to go around. Well, now it wouldn't anyway because there's a truck up there. But it is treating this perfectly right now. But I am just going to keep my laser focus around me right now. And this is Elm Grove Elementary School, by the way, for those of y'all that know the Kingwood area. I am going by Elm Grove Elementary. All right, looks, I think I just heard the school bus let you up. There we go. Okay, moving on up. We're going to take a right here on Clear Ridge Drive, right again by the school. We have to be careful here because we got parents and children getting into their car, getting out of their car. Not a lot of space. Great job. Got a mom getting into her Dodge Ram truck. Let's be careful here. We are. Very good. Got another young lady with her car door open. And we are definitely, look at our speed. We are not trying to, look at this. This is excellent. Excellent Tesla FSD. Muy bueno. Muy bueno. Great job. Great job. All right, we're going to come up to a stop sign here. And we're going to take a left onto Sweet Gum Trail. Again, we're just kind of going through one of these older Kingwood neighborhoods. Very nice neighborhood, a little bit older, All right, got some speed bumps up here. There we go, handled that really well. Got a young scholar to our left. There we go, get around the car, but at the same time, make sure we are cognizant of that young scholar. He's good to go. All right, we got a speed bump. They've actually given us a sign to let us know there's a speed bump. And then we've got a young lady, I should say, I'm sorry, doing some landscaping work. Getting a bottle of water from the homeowner. Good deal. All right, we're going to turn left here. This is a two-way, I believe. I think that the traffic to our left and right has the right of way, so got a car coming through there. We creep up a little bit. We're good. There we go. Great job. Great job. All right, my last stop before going home is I'm going to go back to that Speedy Stop and see how we do in the parking lot there at the Speedy Stop. So coming up to the stop sign here, we're going to take a right on Northpark, but we'll need to get all the way over to the left, get into that turning median, and get over to the Speedy Stop. So that'll be interesting. That is a very busy intersection right there, and a complex turning median with not a great field of view. All right, we don't have a great field of view right here as well. And now we got a Suburban in front of us, so that really takes out the field of view. All right, we got a school bus coming through, so let's hesitate on that. We got another vehicle. Great job. Like, this Suburban has literally blocked just about everything I can personally see. But then it became a shield for us. That was a great job. There was a gap there too. Great job, Tesla FSD. All right, we got a school bus ahead of us. I don't think that they're going to be doing any drop-offs right here, though. They would be turning into neighborhoods. So we got to stay behind them, though, because we're going to be turning left in a few hundred feet into that turning median. All right. Got a bunch of kiddos on that school bus. Appears to me that some of them are not sitting in their seats. Get in your seats. Make sure to tell your kids, always stay in their seats on the school bus. I know they love to have fun, joke around with their friends, pass notes and all that sort of stuff, but stay in your seats. Yeah, see, you can tell there's somebody getting out in the middle in the aisle there. That's dangerous. Now, I say all that, and thank God there's no Sentry footage of me on the school bus back in the day, but that's beside the point. Don't do as I did, do as I say. Isn't that what we're supposed to do as parents? Do as I say, not as I did. All right, moving on up. We're going to put on our left blinker to get into this turning median. I do not think we're going to, yeah, because that school bus is going to get into the left turning lane. We need to actually get all the way into the median, but there's obviously clearly not enough space to do that. So we'll just wait. All right, school bus is moving up just a bit, but still not, I don't think we got enough space yet. Yeah, it's just not it. You know, you could probably, I don't know, there may be enough room to squeeze through, but at the back of a school bus, nah. Just let it pull up a little more. All right, it's pulling up. There we go. We move on through. Get up to the stop sign. Come to a complete stop. There's nobody coming, so we should be good. There we go. All right, pulling into the Speedy Stop parking lot. What are we going to do? Thought I was going to try to get gas again. All right. And this time, it is going to try to park. Yep, but not a great job. So let me straighten this up a little bit. There we go. All right. So that was great. So I'm going to run in here to the Speedy Stop real quick, and then we'll head on back to the casa. See y'all in a little bit. Bye-bye. All right, back in the Tesla. Let's head on home. Put on the rear camera. Got somebody coming right behind us, a young gentleman. And then we've got a SUV pulling out. Let both of them get through. Start reversing out. Great job. Straighten up. Pull on around. Let's see which, there we go. We're going to take a right here. And I was figuring out which way it wanted to go. Decided it wanted to go this way. All right, we're going to take a right here on Northpark, and then immediately need to get over to the left. We do have a vehicle oncoming, so we're going to have to wait. And once they pass through, we should be good. Get over in the left, there you go. And then we're going to turn left into the turning median. And we're going to come to a complete stop here, and then we're going to have to start peeking up for a field of view. All right, we have, there we go, stop for them. We do have oncoming vehicles. And we got more oncoming vehicles. And we do have a green light, so it should keep pushing through, but we'll just see. We do not have any gaps right now. It is just a steady flow of traffic. We do have somebody giving us a courtesy gap, but are we going to take it? We take it. Oh, but then that truck pulls out on us right there. Now we should be able to go. We do. Let me give them a wave. Awesome. So we had a young lady that was nice and gave us a courtesy gap. And there was a place all the way over to the right where we needed to go, but then the truck right behind her got pissed off that she gave me a courtesy gap and got around her. So I had to stop for that. Once he passed through, then I was able to go. Man, FSD handled that perfectly. And she was nice. She did not have to give a courtesy gap there whatsoever. So she was trying to help me out by shutting off that leftmost lane, the two leftmost lanes right there. But she obviously can't do anything about that right lane to pull out in, because you got to get over in that right lane. The traffic, you could, even if I wanted to just get and stay, I couldn't just stay in that left lane. It was full in front of me. I needed to get all the way over to the right anyway, so it was a moot point. Oh, the school zone was out anyway. I was checking to see how we did on that one, but that was the only one that we didn't abide by on the way out. The only thing is, right now it wouldn't matter because it's about 4 o'clock, so that school zone's out anyway. But I'll tell you what, we saw some really good stuff in school zones today. And then secondly, man, and secondly, Speedy Stop, good to go. And anybody that watched my video from, 2 or 3 days ago, that was funny in the Speedy Stop. So it did really good there. But then thirdly, how it did at that really difficult turning median intersection there on Northpark Drive right before Woodland Hills, that was fantastic. That was absolutely fantastic. Oh, my sister-in-law, her car's gone. Oh, that's right. She was going to go meet somebody today. Let's see how we do here. Are we just going to parallel park? Yeah, I thought it might try to reverse park us, but it was just going to parallel park right behind my brother-in-law's truck. So, anywho, yeah, great job today, FSD. All of that I took. I mean, today was Edge Testing 101. Bunch of school zones. I don't remember exactly how many, but it was several. It was a couple of handfuls of school zones. Fantastic job. And I'll go through each of them and kind of show how we did there. Did a great job at Speedy Stop. Did a great job both ways on that turning median in an intersection. So really, we only had one non-critical intervention today, and that was at that four-way stop by one of those elementary schools. I think that was Bear Branch Elementary. And we had a police officer directing traffic, and FSD did not immediately obey the instructions of that police officer, based on the fact that we didn't have the right of way in a normal situation, but he was telling us to come. So I hit the accelerator for a half second. FSD took off and took care of it after that. Didn't even have to keep my foot on the accelerator, just tapped it. Well, all right, I'm going to get this downloaded and uploaded. I hope everybody's having a fantastic week. Tomorrow's Friday, TGIF. You know I love all of y'all, and I will talk to all of y'all again soon. Oh, and I keep forgetting to say it, but like and subscribe, like and subscribe, like and subscribe. And for those of y'all on X, follow and like and repost and quote post and all the other posts that you're supposed to do. All of that. I keep forgetting to ask. I mean, I'm just an old retired fart out here, so I'm still learning all these things that you're supposed to do to advertise yourself. So yeah, like and subscribe and comment on YouTube. Even if you don't like it, comment. Just let's have a discussion. The comments help me. If you don't want to help me, then don't comment. I guess that's if you're commenting, you're helping me, even if you don't know that. So yeah, like and subscribe and comment, and same thing on X. Follow and like the video, and all of that sort of stuff. All right, I love all of y'all, and I'll talk to all of y'all again soon. Bye bye.